They had been hunting him now 3 weeks, and where in all Chicago a junkie stud poker dealer might be hiding out this season of thunderous winds, precinct captains might inquire, because the ward super had to know. Yet no matter how many finks had come in on her, all Sophie had told him was that she didn't know. Would she have told him had she really known? Why, in a minute, in a moment, in the flash of an eye, for wherever he was, she knew this much: he was with that public-hied Molly Novotny again. But of course she couldn't say that. Now a tangled black aerial wire dangled aslant her window, fly-specked in summer. Sometimes, even when there was no wind, the wire tapped, just to annoy her. For the wind, like the moon, and the air shaft's threats, all had turned secretly against her since Frankie had gone. But one wind or another, one moon or the next, sooner or later he would have to climb the stairs below whether he wanted or no. She looked up, and the luminous Jesus high on the wall was looking down, looking strangely changed. Christ himself was cracking up. So propelling herself by the wheels of her chair to catch the last of the fast-dying light, she ran over a fragment of a dish, a token of the dish-smashing fit that had seized her the last night he'd come home. Every dish she could reach for had gone into that, and she'd been in bed when he'd come in to find the wreckage. It had been his fault. It was no more than right that he had to be the one to clean it up. She remembered with something of pleasure now, and something of sadness, too. She had wakened to see him crawling, trying to pick up the dishes in his stocking feet without making a sound, and she'd watched him just as soundlessly, lest he get to his feet in shame, to let him think she hadn't seen, until he'd climb into bed, thinking he'd gotten away with something again. Then she'd laugh softly to let him know she'd been watching the whole while. What had it been the goof had told her?